Katie. Hello, my name's Oscar.
Hello, my name's Logan. And today we're hosting Q Corner!
We can't believe it. Our dads are actually letting us host Q Corner. It's so crazy. We've never done this before.
Don't worry, we've got this. Now what should we talk about?
I don't know, balloons! We should definitely do that. But first, let's do this. New chrome balloon. It's so beautiful.
I know, it's so nice and pretty. It has gold and purple. It's so shiny and it's got nice chrome balloons as well.
It's the new chrome foil. I think we should learn more about the chrome.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Because it's all about the chrome, no trouble.
Hello and welcome to 2019, our first Q Corner of 2019. I hope our guests, our very special guests, are keeping you educated and entertained. Well, I want to record this short clip just to introduce to you our new collection of microfoil balloons. Our chrome microfoil balloons. What a fantastic addition for this year. So with these new chrome foils we have a 18-inch round, an 18-inch heart and our 20-inch stars, available in all the 6 colours of the current chrome latex collection. So for us that's fantastic. That's given us a great lineup with full complements of colour to now create coordinating bouquets and designs with latex and foil now. A couple of extra bits that I want to let you know about the new chrome microfoil balloons are, hello 2019, they have a fantastic finish which I am super excited about. We were actually fortunate enough to use these last year. We got to use the rounds. They were the first ones available for us to have a little sneak peek at, which is why we've got our stars and hearts on show for you today. But the finish is beautiful, but it has the really nice finish that works with the matte vinyl as well. We're fans of matte vinyl. It's our preferred choice of personalisation. We just feel it has a nice finish, but with the actual new chrome foil balloon, it's a perfect coordinating personalisation there on that particular one there. So we're very much a fan of that finish. Also, additionally, put you out of the way, we have one more to show you. So we have, from here, Mr. Star. This is a 20-inch chrome purple star. So remember, guys, it's all about the chrome. I'm not doing the dance though. This particular balloon though is marked up as a Suprafoil. Okay, so that means you're going to get the same extended float time as the rest of that Suprafoil range. So you can use these in your designs, knowing that you're going to get that extended float time. But more importantly for us in our business, we do a lot of personalisation. This is not a heavy foil. This is the same foil that we have with the rest of the Qualatex Suprafoil collection. So we've got superior float time, but that also means we've got a really good lift as well. So when we add on personalisation, we're not going to get a balloon that's heavy. It still has that excellent lift as well. So that's a great addition for us in our business. One last thing before I hand you back to our special guests. We have coordination on this is beautiful. We've got a 260Q chrome purple, our 18-inch chrome gold microfoil, and our, oh, what's this? Well, this is actually 11-inch chrome gold, and this is also 11-inch. Now, we can't wait for a smaller size chrome latex to come out, but it hasn't stopped us so far. This is an 11-inch chrome purple. However, if you normally make a 11-inch balloon this small, it's normally a bit too soft to work with. So if I take a 11-inch chrome, I'll pop you to one side, and I inflate this balloon to about that kind of size, you'll see that the colour isn't great. It's not fully inflated, so it's not showing its true potential, but also it's quite soft, which means when we use them in designs, the structure's not there. So to get this balloon looking as good as this balloon, there's a little technique that we can use. So let the air out of this, and I'm going to take a 5-inch balloon. Now we've got the purple violet here because it means it's more discreet, it's going to be hidden if any necks are seen. It's a colour coordinated balloon, so that helps just a little bit, although you shouldn't really be able to see it. I'm going to take a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to get a fresh balloon so it's easier for you to see. But I'm just going to cut the bottom part of this balloon off. So it's not quite the narrow part of the neck. I'm just going a little bit further into that balloon and just cutting away the neck, plus just a little bit as it flares out. Doesn't need to be super neat, we're not going to see it. Open up the balloon and take a balloon straw, slide it into the 5-inch balloon, just pull that down just a little bit to make it narrower, and just slide that into the 11-inch purple chrome. Now I'm going to inflate just that 5-inch latex. So you can see now it gives you a much better finish. Now if this is not perfect for you, you can actually pull the skin of that 11-inch balloon around to really add that shine. It's also very tight. This is a good solid balloon to work with because you've got that structure, the skeleton if you like, of the 5-inch balloon underneath it. Once you're happy with your size and the finish, you can just take that 5-inch and tie it round, and that gives you a perfect undersized chrome balloon. Thanks for watching, and we'll hand you back to our special guests.
I love that video. Now I know all about the chrome.
It's really nice too. Do you like my new cactus balloon? Do you think it's cool? Yeah, I do. But do you like this one?
Wow, that's amazing! How about we learn how to make it?
Yeah.
Watch the video.
Let's watch the video.
Happy New Year to everybody at Q Corner. Thanks for watching. Sorry I can't be with you in person, but the guys are doing an awesome job so far. I wanted to share with you a design. It's completely air-filled. It's combining foil, round balloons and non-round balloons. And I'm going to show you a technique as well, or a couple of techniques. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. It's all based around the Qualatex Happy Birthday Cactus foil. So it is current. What we're going to do is we're going to take that foil, it's the 18-inch round, and I'm going to create a connection point on the top. So here's a one that I've previously done, just so I can show you where the connection point's going to be. Here it is. It's a connection point to the side of it, just like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create that connection point on this foil by doing a raisin twist. Now the raisin twist on the foil is we're using a small BB pellet. It's the 5mm BB pellet to put it inside. Now the easy way to do this, if you have a nitrogen line, or even if you connect it to helium, you use a tiny touch of helium, you need the auto foil outlet. Well, these 5mm BB pellets can actually fit straight in the end of there, and then what I can do is I can put that into there, and then with the pressure of the line, what it does is, as it's inflating, it just shoots that BB pellet straight inside the foil, and it makes it a lot easier to do. But I don't have a helium line set up on here, so I'm going to do it manually. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, open up the valve with a hand pump. So I'm just going to take that valve, put the hand pump in there, and open up the valve so it's nice and straight, and it has a little bit of air in there, some space anyway. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this BB pellet inside of the valve, and then I'm using a balloon straw to push that inside all the way in. So it's in there, and now I'm going to inflate a little bit more, to make sure the air will push the BB pellet all the way inside so it's in there. And if I push the air down there so that it makes this bit expand, what I should do is I should be able to find where my BB pellet is, and I can feel it. Oh, it's gone on me. There it is. I can feel it through the outside skin of the balloon, and I want it over to one side. On this one there's actually a bit where it says made in the USA, and that's exactly where I want it to be. That's where I want the connection point. So I'm just going to allow that BB pellet to roll around up to the point. Come on, move across for me. There it is. I'm moving it across to where it says made in the USA, which means I've got a set connection point. I'm going to pull on that a little bit so that it stays there. Then I need to tie it on. I have a scrap of a 160Q, which I'm pulling the air out and tying that off. So we have this scrap ready to go. I can go back to where my BB pellet is, take a hold of it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie that nice and tight. So I'm going to wrap that around a couple of times nice and tight and tie it off once and twice. And what we can do then is we can just go back and fully inflate the foil with air. So it's going to be completely air filled, but we already have one connected here. So I'm just going to use that one, save you the time of inflation. And you can see it puts a kind of a little distortion on here, but it is a very solid connection. For this connection, we could actually use, if you prefer, we could use the Click Click stretchy balloon tape, if you prefer using that connection, or directly to it, we could actually use the connection of, these are balloon sticky dots. It's a type of glue dot that we have over here. So you could use those types of connection as well, but nothing's as solid as this connection for this one. And I want to show you that technique. So we're going to have this sitting in this pot because we've got this idea of the cactus sitting in this pot, which is orange. So we're going to need a large orange balloon. And for that we have the 16-inch orange. So it's a standard colour orange. And it's been overinflated and then downsized to approximately 12 inches, just under 12 inches. And it makes the balloon very soft. And then I've tied it as close to the nozzle as we possibly can. So you have this uninflated part of the balloon, and this gives us the balloon super strong now, and I can stretch it out. So what I want to do is I want to create an apple twist all the way through, which is going to connect the foil all the way through this balloon. So in order to do that, I need to put on a tie on the bottom of this balloon. Sit, stay, don't go anywhere. Excellent. So I'm going to take a scrap of 260Q, tie off that end, stretch out the air. So we have my scrap, and I'm just going to roll this neck of the foil up so it goes on there, roll it up all the way, fold that over and tie off in a double knot. So there's the first knot, nice and tight, second knot. So now we have this stretchy connection which I want to connect to the end of my 16-inch orange, and I'm going to tie this with plenty of stretch as well. So it's tied in a double knot, but as you can see there's lots of stretch between the balloons, and this is important for what we're going to do, because what I need to do is I need to push this end all the way through to the opposite end in this apple twist. Some people call this a marriage twist because it's connecting two balloons together, but it's basically an apple twist or a tulip twist. So I'm going to squeeze that out first of all, and then I'm going to take hold of the nozzle on this side, and I'm going to push it all the way through to the opposite side where the darkened spot is. I'm going to push that all the way through, take hold of it from this side, taking hold of the knot, give that a little bit of a twist, and then I've got a scrap of 260Q which I'm wrapping underneath my fingers once, twice and 3 times round, which I'm going to tie off on here, on there, so that it gives us the basis of our plant pot. But what I need to do next is I'm going to connect a blue base on here, because based on the design, you can see that he's got the orange pot, or on here the orange pot, and then you can see the blue base. So what I've got is, I've got a set of 11-inch pale blue balloons. These have been sized to approximately 6.5 inches, and it's a cluster of 5. Tied really tight together. Make sure you get your clusters correct. Your duplets tied nice and tight, guys. And then from there, what I'm going to do is, I've got the connection on the bottom of my 16-inch, and I'm going to tie this, I'm going to wrap it in as tight as I can, and I'm going to tie it to one of the necks of those 11-inch size to 6.5 inches. So it gives us this round bottom, and then from there, I've got, this is a sand weight, double skinned. It's a sand weight. I prefer to use sand rather than water. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take one of the necks, pull that into the bottom of the balloon, and figure of 8, connect it into there, and make sure that sits nicely. So now we have our connection, the main part of our base. We've got our 11-inch at the bottom, we've got our 16-inch size to 12 on here, and then we've got our 18-inch foil. We need to create the lip of the plant pot, and for that we're going to use a 350Q in orange, which we've got right here. I've inflated it, and I've left approximately 3 fingers under inflated, and then give it a little bit of a burp, so you let some air out to soften that balloon and make it easier to work with. So first of all, what I'm going to do is give that a bit of a squeeze, and then make a small round bubble like this, because we're going to start with a pinch twist, and I'm taking hold of the knot, folding this over, and twist that round so that it becomes this pinch twist, or also known as an ear twist. Then again, I'm going to give that a bit of a squish to make it softer, easier to work with, making another nice round bubble, twist that to make our second pinch twist, or our ear twist. Then from there, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take it all the way around, and I want to squash the air in here just a little bit and tie off. Excuse me. So I'm tying this off on this side, so I have a connection. I'm going to take it all the way around, and it's going to connect on there. So I need to make it nice and round first. So if I do this, I take it backwards and forwards, all the way around, it automatically creates this curve, which will make it into a nice round shape for me. Hello! Happy 2019! So I'm going to take this all the way through, and then using that part, that connection part that we tied off separately, I'm just wrapping it between my 2 pinch twists. And then I'm going to put that towards the back, put that sideways, so that gives this it's replicating this plant pot on, it's replicating this plant pot from here to on here. So from there, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add something under here. That's why we put this connection on here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a mini version of the cactus coming out of the top of here. So what I'm going to do for the moment is, I'll just put this to one side. We'll put this down here. And we're going to do the mini cactus. Now the mini cactus is done by using a green 260Q and a green 160Q, and also a 5-inch orange balloon. We're going to need a scrap to tie with, so I've got a scrap of a 160Q orange that we've had sitting around. I'm going to pull the air out so it's ready to go as a tying point, and then we're going to make the main part of the cactus. This is the part that goes straight up and down. Now what I want to do is, I want the nice rounded tip. So normally when we inflate, it would inflate from this side, and it would leave the tip uninflated, because the more twists you put in, the more space we need. Now for this one, because we want this rounded tip, I want it to happen directly opposite. So I'm going to take my hand inflator, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull the 260, and I'm going to put lots, I'm pulling it further and further on. You can see there, I've pulled lots of the balloon on to the tip of the inflator, and then I'm going to inflate it all the way. Let a little bit of air out so it's easy to work with, and then tie near the end. So it's kind of like a reverse inflated, because now we can work with the already finished tip all the way through to this side. So it makes it easy for what we want to do. Because what I want to do is I want to use this end, because I don't want a knot on the end if I can avoid it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double pinch twist. So I can twist a small round bubble, fold it over, lift it up, twist it round to create that first pinch twist, and then repeat the same process. Small round bubble, fold it over, twist it round. I'm just going to take that round so that we have a double pinch twist here with the rounded end. Then from there I want another small section around about the same, so this is about a full 5 fingers. So that is what we need on there. I'm going to get rid of the excess. So I put a twist in where I want it to stop, and let the air out, and I will tie that off. I'm going to leave a little bit of tail, but I don't need all of it, so I'll get rid of some of the excess on there. Get rid of that, don't need that. And this gives us the main part of our cactus. But I want some arms to come off on here, just like on our design, how it has arms that come off. The easiest way I can do that is with a 160Q. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that again. I'm pulling it down onto the tip. This is a pocket pump, which is perfect for 160Qs. Inflate all the way to the end. Pull that off. And let a little bit of air out. And tie that off. So again, it's kind of reverse inflated. So it's a different style of technique when you want to start from this end, because normally we always twist from the knotted side. So from here, what I want to do is create a little arm. So I'm going to do a shock twist. So I'm going to fold over the little arm, and I'm going to grab hold of my finger and thumb, just give it a little twist like this, and it means that it gives us this 90-degree bend. From there, I'm going to put a twist into there, which is going to be what's between our two connections on this side. So it's from the twist, I go round the 260Q, round the pinch twist to give us one side, and then on the opposite side I'm going to do the same thing. So it's going to come up here, I'm going to do a pinch, the shock twist between my finger and thumb, twist like this, and then just get that squish back in, twist off the size that I want, and then from here I'm going to trim off that excess to let it down. So I'm letting it all the way back down to where we twisted, and tie that off. And then I'm pushing that knot into it, so I can take my scissors and trim as close to the knot as possible. So it does leave a little section. If I wanted it perfect, I could use 2 160Qs. But remember, guys, the scraps that we end up with, if you're just using small amounts, they never go to waste. They go into a section for tying points and things, deco bubbles, or even bits like this that we're doing. So I have my cactus on the top. From there, I'm going to create a small pot for this. So I'm taking a 5-inch orange and doing 2 strokes. 1, 2. It gets me an approximate 3.5-inch bubble. From there, I'm going to tie it off loose, so it has this uninflated part here, and then I'm going to tie that to the cactus with leaving a small part of stretch in between, like this. I'm going to trim off that because I don't need it. And I have my tying point already. Squish that up. Push the knot all the way down to the dark part on the opposite side, hold onto it, twist, and then with our scrap, once, twice, 3 times round, and then I need to try and hold onto it so that it doesn't ping off, and tie it once and twice, and leave these bits on, leave these excess on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just pushing it so that it straightens it up, so I have my nice little neat cactus on there, and then from there what I can do is I'm going to go back to my base, and just to finish this off, I'm going to take hold of the connection points on here, and I'm going to tie them really tight. So I'm pulling in really tight, double knot, and then trim off the excess. Straighten things up. And there we go. We've got a brand new design for 2019. It's our air-filled cactus base. Hope you like it. Back to the studio.
This is the first ever show of Q Corner in 2019. In 2019, you can get hold of the brand new Qualatex Catalog.
But I only have the 2018 catalogue. I don't know how to get hold of the other one, of the 2018 one though.
There's a website for that.
You know what they say, you can't go wrong with Qualatex.com.
Here we are again at our favourite website.
Absolutely, this is our go-to website for anything balloon related.
Because you can't go wrong with Qualatex.com.
That's right, Keith, you can't.
So here we are again, looking at the brand new products, the sneaky previews of 2019 Q1 designs. And you can see that space is featured heavily.
Certainly is. Upcoming trend. Certainly on the cards for us, which I'm definitely looking forward to because I'm loving that new Spaceman.
Oh, the new Spaceman's really cool, but there's a lot of things that's on the news at the moment about like the NASA, that probe that's just gone into...
That's right, yeah.
That went past Pluto, but then it's gone really far out. But 2019 is also the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing, so space is going to feature heavily, and if you've been in any of the home stores or the kids clothing areas, you'll already have seen a lot of space related products hitting the shop floors right now.
I know I have. I can certainly see this one being perfect for birthdays for the upcoming year.
Absolutely, but we're going to go through those later on. We'll probably just review some of those products in the coming weeks on future episodes of Q Corner. But for today, what we want to do is focus on something that's just been launched on the website.
Exactly. I mean, the new year for us always marks the tide of we're going to get our new 2019 Qualatex Catalog.
Which is always a big event for us.
Absolutely. But we normally have to wait until the first trade show here in the UK.
Yeah, usually till about February before we get hold of.
That's right.
But now we've got the digital copy right
Absolutely.
Here on the website.
You can get yours today.
So have a little look at the US version of the catalogue. So Dom, can you show us how we do this?
We can. We're currently on the homepage of Qualatex.com and you need to go to the top menu. We have a menu that is marked products. At the bottom of that menu we have print, catalogues and flyers. This is your resource for all catalogues and all flyers that have been produced. So here on this page now we've got our everyday catalogue here. Look at the new front cover.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Out of this world.
It certainly is.
I'm over the moon.
I'm looking at that double stuffed 260Q. That looks like a navy with silver chrome inside there. That looks a nice little touch. So we have that there, but also underneath that we have lots of the other flyers that have come out over the time as well for lots of the other products.
Yeah, you guys should spend some time on it here and have a little look at some of the previous ones like Q-Boom, Q4 products, everything on here.
Absolutely. I mean, we've even got the Valentine's 2019 there.
Spring,
so
summer.
We can start working ahead, getting ourselves ready for new designs for the upcoming seasons. But let's have a look at this one. So we can go into View Everyday 2019 and we get another closer look at that front cover.
That is a beautiful balloon there, Dom.
It is. I'm looking forward to using those ones. So we have our message there from the wonderful Ted and Betty on the front cover. And then we've got some contents with...
yeah, the new Q-Boom has been featured.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
worry, guys, we're not going to go through this page by page.
Oh, but I want to!
I know, but you guys can spend your own time. Look, there we go. We're featured there on page 5. Tune into Q Corner. It says monthly live streaming, but we're bi-weekly now. When this went to print, we were still monthly, but we're actually bi-weekly.
That's why it features in our best of 2018.
That's right.
The fact that we went bi-weekly.
But you can flip through there, you can see the whole thing. You've got the whole lot of the chrome things that Dom's already been showing you.
Look
earlier.
at that. The range is spectacular in that new microfoil chrome range. So yes, Very, very good. I think one of my favourite pages. I did have a little look through this though, and I think there was a few through here.
Look at that! You can slide. It's got a slidey bar that you can go to.
It is a fantastic
individual
tool.
pages, and earlier on as well, there was an index which told you which pages you needed to go to, so you can just use that slidey bar to move it to exactly where you need it.
But
Q-Boom!
Look at that, we have a little video link there as well. So if you haven't used a Q-Boom before, check out our previous videos on how to use this major new update, but amazing gadget there. I know we did a few New Year's ones with this one, and the results were spectacular. So that was a great addition for 2018 for us, that one.
But if you have a little look on that on youtube.com/QCornerShow, we've got a playlist that's dedicated to everything Q-Boom.
We certainly have. But I think the best page was somewhere around here.
Oh, look at that. It's education, retail support and education. You know how committed that Qualatex and Pioneer are to the education program.
Yep.
They're all about investing in your success. So this is everything that it's about. It's about the new paperless balloon images and balloon magic. And
then we also have all of the connections there for social media, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Pinterest, the Facebook, the different pages, Mr. Q, the Qualatex, and then we also have the Going Paperless in 2019. A great addition there. We've got the balloon images and magic available for everyone. So that is going to be the first one out. I don't know the date, but I am looking forward to it. So that's going to be great for 2019.
And you're going to have the print publication called The Very Best of 2018, which the first issue is going to be available in January 2019. You can see what it's there for. Also as well, going back on the social media, one of our favourite things to go to is Sue's blog. Search for The Very Best Balloon blog. It's an awesome mine of information and tips, tricks. And Sue's been in the industry for a long time now as well, so what she doesn't know about balloons isn't worth knowing.
It's just the go-to places for information. Qualatex.com, Very Best Balloon blog, Qualatex Facebook page, and of course,
Q Corner Show!
Catch us on Q Corner, where we're live and you can talk to us and we'll even respond, because that's the kind of people we are.
That is. Okay, so that's it for the catalogue. Spend your time, have a look at it, read it cover to cover, enjoy it. Let us know what you like the best, and we'll see you on the next show.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Yeah, isn't that website great?
I just love looking at all the balloons in the website. I especially like the narwhal one.
Excuse me.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
We're hosting the show.
I went to make a cup of tea for me and Uncle Keith.
And that's it. We come back and you guys are taking over.
Oh my goodness.
I hope they didn't do too good a job.
We did do a really good job.
We did.
Have you got any last messages for anybody?
No, do you want to?
No? Yes?
No?
No?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I think you should definitely subscribe if you like the show.
And like.
Yes.
Hit the bell.
And don't forget to share with your friends.
Well, on that note.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Exactly. So we're going to say bye-bye for now.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Bye, everybody.